guys, you got your girl 40 Shades here, coming to you guys with another video. I kind of gave it a week or two before I did another one since I was kind of talking about my transition on coming back in the truck. But today I want to do a video on just the recap of it all and what's been going on with us. First off, as you can see, we're at home. We've been over the road for about 50 days, and that's probably the longest time that we've ever been out on the road. And I want to say by day 25, 30, I was already asking my husband, when are we going home? But we didn't get to go home. We stayed out there. And I noticed as the days kept going, when it started to get to day 40, 45, and eventually day 50, I was done. I needed to get out the truck. And I remember, I want to say it was 2 years ago, Married to the Miles had a challenge for all truck drivers to get out the truck and do something. And now I see how important it is to get out the truck. I mean, you may not be able to go home, but to just get out the truck, stretch your legs, see a new environment, sleep in a hotel, something to get out of the truck. Because with us, we didn't get a hotel. So those 50 days, it was 50 days in the truck. When we was in Phoenix and it was at nighttime, 90 degrees, or when we were in Dallas and it was just as hot. I mean, we didn't get a hotel. We just stayed in the truck. So we didn't spend any additional money. We didn't even go out. Usually we try to, when we stop for a few days, we like to explore the city and kind of be tourists. This time around, we didn't get out, you know, especially with everything going on with COVID, and we just kind of just kept ourselves in the truck so we can protect ourselves and didn't get sick. But we eventually end up getting the vaccine. We got the first shot, I want to say in May, and then our second shot in June, and just got it done because a lot of places are starting to make people get them. And I guess for us, for me, I just got it after my parents had got it before me and they didn't have any side effects and they seemed to be okay. You know, I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get the vaccine. I was hesitant at first. Even I was telling my husband for a while, I was like, I'm not going to get it. I don't want to get it. But then as time progressed and just, you know, things happen and it's like, you know what, let me go ahead and just get the shot. But, you know, just protect ourselves, because no matter where we're going, and who we're around, you don't know who has the shots. And you guys know when you go into the truck stop, you don't know who's vaccinated and who's not, because a lot of people are not wearing masks. And just to make sure that we are covered, we still do have masks, so that way if we do go into a truck stop, you know, we carry our mask with us. But just to take all precautionary measures, because neither one of us wants to get sick and then have to be put out of work, or worse, be in the hospital because of the variant or any other virus or illness. So we're just trying to keep ourselves healthy in that matter. So we do have the vaccine shot. But overall, it's just, those 50 days were probably long enough that I wanted to be in the truck and leave it to my husband. When we couldn't find a load to get back to Colorado, because Colorado is one of those markets where it's so hard to find a load to get into. Now, you might can find something to get out of there at a cheap price, but to come back home for the last month, a month and a half, there were no loads for us as team, as owner operators to come back to Denver. So I want to say it was last Saturday, which would have been the 7th. My husband's like, well, I can't find anything. What do you want to do? I said, I'm ready to go home. He said, well, what if we, there's a load in Dallas. We can run it over here to Arizona and then come back to Dallas and see what we can find. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to find a load, because if we ain't found one in a month, we're definitely not going to find one next week. And my husband likes to work. He likes to get out there and get the bag. But I'm like, for me, my mental, I want to go home. So I didn't want to go find another load to come back, just to know that we still can't get home. So we safely made it home on the 8th. That's my mom's birthday, and she was so glad to have us home. We were able to have lunch with her at Papa Do's. So I was glad to be able to surprise her and get here in time to have lunch. And since we've been home, what's today, the 13th, Friday, we've really been resting. I mean, I ain't been sleeping good because I've been trying to catch up on all my shows. And then the night shift, like my body's trying to stay up late, but then it's going to bed early as well. So usually when I come home from being on the night shift. My night shift schedule is usually off track at home, but I'm making myself get up in the daytime so I can be more tired and then try to go to sleep at a decent hour. But overall, we just been lounging, ain't really been doing nothing. As you can see, I finally had to get my hair done because I've been letting it twist up, curl up, do whatever, but I needed to get my roots dyed and get it done. And hopefully the next time before we go on the road, I can get my ends trimmed. But it's just growing like a weed since I've been on the road, just not touching it. It's been allowing me to let it grow. So with that being said, y'all, we ain't doing much of nothing. We'll probably be home until Labor Day. But we'll be home till Labor Day. We got a trip coming up on the 22nd to Cancun. So we're gonna spend 7 days out there and just enjoy some sun, get a mental break, kind of get refreshed before we kind of go into this next season. But with that being said, that's it. My husband's downstairs waiting for, we got DoorDash coming to bring us some food. I've been cooking all week, so I try to treat ourselves with some, something to eat every once in a while we're home. But one more update before I go. 2 months ago, you guys know I was talking about doing my weight and stuff. April 14th, I was at 180. When I came home on the 8th, I weighed myself. I'm down to 168. So I'm excited. So the work that I've been doing in the truck, even though I wasn't working out towards the end, I still been trying to keep away from the sugar, the bread. I've been staying on my food, and I'm actually going to redo the challenge, heat challenge. I'll put it into the description, but it's really been helping me stay on track. And hopefully as I continue with this new change in lifestyle, I can get back to my weight, which is 160. And that was the weight I was before I started truck driving. So hopefully 8 more pounds. And I'm not going to press it too hard because I know when I go on my trip, I'm going to eat, and I'm probably gain a couple of pounds back. But on August the 30th, they have a new challenge starting. So I'm gonna start that challenge, get my body clean back out, and just keep going where I need to go. So that is the recap of your girl 40 Shades. I know it's a little bit long, but I was trying to squeeze everything through while I could. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully we'll go on live. I can get my husband to come on and we can do a live video since he hasn't been on. But I promised you guys that I would, so I'm gonna keep up with my promise. But that's all I have. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, make sure you do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys are doing. As you can see my shirt, I got this. Sometimes you got to tell yourself when things are going bad, you need encouragement, or you're even unsure of yourself, I got this. I got this. And that's where I tell my ladies, the ones that I motivate them, you got to believe in you. You got to have your own affirmation. What do you get up every morning and tell yourself? I tell myself, good morning, beautiful. You can do this. So until next time, peace.